quickly into the hands of Patterson. So no gain on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 9 here. On play action, here's Ritter. Looking there for points, but intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
On 1st down, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So Lawrence will exit, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Here we go. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Trouble, 38.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen to Robinson. Trucks over it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Let's go. Faster.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. He throws there, incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure
and looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run with Robinson. And only about a yard there as he takes him from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Watch out now. 50, clean strike.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Field flat. Real green. Set.
Ritter now. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Josh Allen in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Red on red.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Hustle.
Back to throw, Ritter. That one deep for London. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Kevin Boyd on the coverage defensively.
Here's Ritter. That's going to be caught downfield by Miller. That one good for 26 and a first down.
On gain of 26 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Ritter has it knocked down, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Jaguars had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Move those Jags. That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. That was a corner blitz, and it was Kyler Gordon getting in there for the sack.
2nd down.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Green Jack. Black shot. Edo blue. Ready.
On 1st down, Ritter. And his throw is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a 2nd and 10. Robinson on a give right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. There he goes left side. He's to the 15. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Well, they obviously read man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then it curls back inside for the completion.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw taken in by London. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Toss play to Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry. Second down throw coming for Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down. Now Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they whip it across midfield. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Now inside the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready. 11,
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Brought down at the 20. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's second down. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On third down, Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Steal. Check steal.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Second down and a run by Robinson. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
52. Let's go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, here's Agnew. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now a dump off here complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Strike.
Robinson toss play left side. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Ritter off the play fake. That one deep for London. They got his man. Complete. Touchdown. Drake London. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
7. Jaguars 13. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
Let's
So
go.
the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. And one more time, here's Kirk.
Complete to number 13, Christian Kirk. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, easy, route.
Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Red 23.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed. A gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he stopped for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Hey.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, run.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Etienne is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Think right.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Down.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now here's a throw that's complete. So the completion gets them just a yard, and that will bring up second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 8-yard line.
Blast it. 6.
Ritter to throw it. He's able to find Miller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 39 yards there, a big one.
Here we go.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the toss, here's Robinson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Foye Oluwakan finding his way to the ball for a stop, a tackle for loss. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.